I hate to do it, but here we are. I am letting you guys in on the best antique shops in Atlanta. Whenever I come here for sourcing, these are my go-to shops. So you better thank me. There's no gatekeeping here. Hopefully I can take you guys in on some of the shops and show you some pieces that I find, and we'll do a haul at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Our first stop is Antiques and Beyond. This one is so highly curated with so many vendors. I love it. Wonder if those must have been from like a grape cluster. That would have been a huge grape. I love this booth. It's kind of hard to pick through, but they've got a vibe. I admire this painting every time I come in. Look at it, it's so beautiful. I don't even know what the price is on it. It's so good. If it was $350, I'd buy it. Look at this. The gilding. This is incredible. Water container on metal stand as a wash basin. Oh my gosh. That is so neat. Anyone need any trinkets? And I've bought some nice books here. I think a couple French collections, Marie Antoinette. Look at these little French full leather. Fabric. Are you a case shopper? Do you always peek through the cases? Sometimes you can find some really good stuff. This red leather is really pretty. I know that in this booth right over here, those are a faux book. I think it's like a game set, which I thought was really neat. Probably early 1900s. Lots of European pieces in this booth. These mirrors have become like a unicorn to me. I found them once and then could never find them again. And I don't even think these look that old. They're they're obviously reproduction, but for $625, hot dang. That's crazy. Some really moody oil, $7.50. I haven't picked up anything. This is not a good sign. That painting, $1,200. Beautiful little Dutch scene. Windmill. See, those marbles were totally to a giant grape. This is so pretty. I love this color of like alabaster or marble for these grapes. $225. This one's huge. I've got some more back there. How do you guys feel about turtle shells or tortoise shells in decor? What do you think? I kind of like them on some books. Oh, it's a basket. What is this? This is a pretty like kiln rug. I grabbed this piece. I thought it could be cute in the right setting. It's a sconce. It's like a hand-painted little ship. I like the color of it. Maybe add some coral on it. I don't like this top part. They could have done a better job of like keeping it level because you can see that top part, but imagine it with like a large piece of coral on it. I am gonna think about this one. Look at the corner cabinet. I love that blue inside. Like I want to, what is it, color match that blue so I can paint it on my wall. Look at this cute little still life. Peaches, banana, raspberry. It looks very thick, very layered paint. $2.95. Those chandeliers. I am leaving empty-handed from Antiques and Beyond, which that's not usual for me, but it always depends. Sometimes the vendors haven't restocked, and I think they just had, well, I don't know how big that Marburger, something like that, that big market. I don't know how big that one is, so that could also play a factor if vendors put stuff out for the market and now they're out of inventory. But on to the next. Next stop is in Queens? Next stop is in Alpharetta. It is Queen of Hearts. They have 3 locations. Last time I came to this Alpharetta one, I really liked it. So this is my second time ever going. I hope I find something. Little transferware heaven. Let's see what we can find. Oh, I see some browns. I'm really picky with my transferware, so it's kind of hard to find. It's kind of hard to find exactly what I'm into. But sometimes you see something you didn't see last time, so I'm gonna peek. I love compotes or like pedestals or risers. Perfect for fruit on the counter or to style another one of your favorite dishes. My favorite, Dundee marmalade. This looks like they painted, like they caulked or bondoed it and then painted over some of the repairs. Sometimes you can tell that the stamp here is stamped and it's not like a transfer. You gotta be careful when you're buying these. You gotta really look at it and make sure you're not seeing like super pixelated, that it looks more like a crisp transfer. It's a cute mirror. Another one. It's very yellow. Never seen that before. Looks like a white and ironstone type booth. Look at that, Herbs of Provence. This has gotten popular for some random reason, which a lot of the spices were made for big box stores, and now we just like to use the jars as decor. I love looking at copper, or I try to turn it around and look at the inside to see if I can use it. And I try to only pick up where the lining is really good condition. That way you're not only using it as styling, but you can actually use the copper. This beautiful oil. Look at the colors. I love like the orange in there. It's so pretty. But $450 out of my budget. Is that an original or a print? Looks like an original. Reminds me of like a Danish or like a mid-century Swedish type piece. I feel like I could work in a lot of different spaces though. Look at the back there. It's fun. $245. Way too much for me. This one's massive, this comfy. I don't think I've seen one this big, but there's a bad crack in it. $350, and look at how awesome. Very heavy. Wow, this is beautiful. Column alabaster lamp, and it's so big. I'm also on the lookout for some oyster plates. I do want white ones. This one's just out of my budget, but it's a pretty one. I like the shape. Look at the puppy, and this frame is gorgeous. It is $375, which is not bad. Beagle. I need to do some more research on these and find out which are authentic and how to recognize that. I want some like really old French apothecary jars. They have to be a certain style. It's hard to describe unless I see it, then I can tell you. I understand like buying pieces or like adding pieces that would go well with antiques, like candles and napkins, but it just frustrates me when you go to an antique store and everything is just new items. Where are the antiques? That is the largest dairy bowl I've ever seen. That's crazy. Let me see if you guys can see. It's so big. That's price is insane, but it kind of makes me nervous because this totally looks like a reproduction. Guys, look at how freaking cool this is. It's a viral jar they made into a lamp. I'm so excited. I need to test it first, but I'm totally grabbing this. Look at this marble and cast iron like console. I am itching to get a bigger house. I'm so sad I can't fit this anywhere. $725 cast iron legs purchased in Belgium. Picture it somewhere tucked away near your kitchen. You can have all your favorite dairy bowls, confis on there, maybe even a little coffee bar situation. I love it. This is a pretty booth. They have a lot of cute little collections. I love this boy. Handsome little man. This has got to be one of the most pretty, intricate, detailed writing desks I've ever seen. Even the crest here looks like it's like a faded painting. There's a signature there. These buildings and some trees. You can see a little person right there. But that's all. It looks like either abalone or mother of pearl inlaid. Wow. Black forest. Look at this. What would you use this for? For fruits. Planter. I just ran through about a quarter of the booths here and I haven't found anything, but I did just pick up these Waverly novels. I love the green. The gilding and it's full leather. Great styling books. And it looks like they have quite a few illustrations throughout. So, nice. I am back home from the Atlanta haul. It's a smaller haul and some days are like that. Some days you get a really good haul, some days it's smaller. I am getting ready for a live sale on Instagram. I have 2 this week, one on Friday night and one Saturday morning. So I am pulling collections, all the pieces together for those 2 collections. And most of the things that you'll see in this haul are coming to the 2 live sales. One of them is going to be a very more French heavy European kitchen. And then the other one is going to be an overall English collection. And that one's going to be on Saturday. So let's get into the little haul. The first thing that I grabbed was this English transferware dish of some cows. I have never found a cow plate or platter before that I am in love with, and this one is just so beautiful. If you are a cow lover, cattle, if you want that farmhouse country vibe in your kitchen, and then this is for you. Definitely looks like Flow Blue, and it is a Wedgwood & Co. England. I have not done the research on the time. There's lots of crazing and a little bit of staining on it. There are some chips on the back of the plate, but the front of the plate looks really good. It would be beautiful styled on the easel in the kitchen. And this one's coming to sale. Next, I got this faux bamboo style French coat rack. You can use it so many different ways. Beautiful in the kitchen to hang like produce bags. If you just want to use it like a simple coat rack, put some purses on it in your closet. They're just a very fun French country way to style your basic hangers. I love the color of this one. It's warm. I love when it cracks a little bit on the knobs there. It's a really good size too. Then I got a French baguette basket. So here, this one is, it is a proofing basket. So they would have set the dough, I believe, to rise in this basket before baking. I love these. They remind me of a French bakery, which is such a fun feeling to have in your own kitchen. This one has lots of flour still encrusted into the cloth. Some of the baskets you'll find without like the hand sewn cloth, but this one does still have it. And it's long. They're really, really fun to style hung up. And then I have a larger one somewhere over there. The next piece that I grabbed is this, I don't know the metal. I don't know if this is a mixed metal or what type of metal it is exactly, but this, I thought that this would just be a really nice styling piece in the kitchen if you wanted to hang it this way, kind of use it as a tray up against the wall, but you could also style it this way. You can screw your little screws right there on the back. Looks like there's a little floral motif on it, and then I believe I saw an England marking somewhere on this one. But I can picture it styled in the kitchen. One of my favorite finds of this haul has to be this French farmer's basket is what the vendor had it labeled as. So a French market basket. that they had found in Belgium and brought to the States, but it is so cute. Can you picture that? Let me just put it on for you guys. Got my baguettes, you got your fresh produce. It is so beautiful. It has such a unique shape, and of course the little handles in the strap. You can style this with some dried florals, hang it in the kitchen. If you want to use it as like a produce basket, put your baguettes, your bread in here, have it hung in the kitchen, put it in the pantry, put garlic in it. This one's beautiful. I grabbed a couple of these Waverly novel books. These are a full green leather. The color of these are so gorgeous. I believe they're 1800s. I'm not sure, I might keep these just to use as like little styling books. Love the marble pages. I grabbed 5 of them. This was a really cool find. This is a viral jar that they had turned into a lamp. I picked up a few of the viral jars on my trip in England, and I love advertisement jars. I love the idea of how they had these beautiful design, all the stoneware jars, and you could just pick them up from the grocery market with their little paper tin little lids, and it gives that feeling of an unfitted kitchen to me. And what a perfect way to have a kitchen lamp than to have it as a antique advertisement jar. So this one would be a really good size to keep in the kitchen, and it looks like it's newly wired, which is really nice, on this little wooden base. Viral jars are bone marrow, ideal fat food for children and invalids. It's like a supplement. Made in England. Then I have this really neat kitchen scale. I'm gonna try to lift it up. This vendor, they marked it as purchased from the Cotswolds, and from research it looks like a kitchen scale. Some of them have it listed under a cheese or a dairy scale, but I thought this was a very fun kitchen piece, a country kitchen piece. It is heavy, so here it is, and it's a smaller one too. So it's got this ceramic top and then the little weights on one side. It is cast iron, but it also has some brass details. I'm gonna sit it down. Picture it on your counter, maybe one of your favorite jars are setting in on there, or if you have a small little bud vase, utensils on there as well. I love the patina. I love that rust on the cast iron. Is this set of 7 Antiquarian Itinerary is the title. It is of architecture in England, and there are lots of illustrations throughout every single book. A lot of different buildings and churches. I still need to go through and research this one, but I think that is so neat. Here's the title page. Architecture, Antiquity in Great Britain. 1816. Published in London. This is Paintfield Hall in Essex. The next thing that I grabbed is this really dirty French confit pot. And I've grabbed a few of this style before, but I've never grabbed this color, which is like this orange rusty color. I'm hoping that it's gonna clean up really well. It looks like it's just like a bunch of sand and dirt on it. The inside's really dirty too. And then the last piece is a copper pan. I've actually been using a lot more copper cookware. I found a pan for myself, and I find it really easy to cook with. This one is the Paul Revere brand of copper, which I personally really like. Not only are they beautiful to style with, but I love finding copper that you can use, and this one is in that perfect condition. So a lot of these pieces are going to be coming to our collections Friday and Saturday, so I hope you'll be able to make it then. It is not easy to shoot content for an antique shop, especially while you're outsourcing. So this video is like me trying my best to show you guys different things throughout the antique stores. Usually I am so quick, I'm running through, looking at everything, and then heading out. So you know, bear with me with my video editing and the style of how I'm filming. I hope that you guys enjoyed it though. If you want to see something new, just comment them down below. Would you love to see how I style the items that I find? Let me know. If you are not following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me. It is Vine and Branch Antiques. It is my antique store where I have live sales weekly. I am heading to England and France the beginning of August. I'm hoping to get some content for you guys and take you guys along. I'm so excited. I'll be back mid-August and we will start doing more live sales of all the things that I pick up there. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, do all the YouTube things. Mwah. See you next time.